Hello there. I wanted to go through the Homebuyer Handbook. So, congratulations for taking the first steps in purchasing a new home. How exciting is this? All right. Hello there. I'm Nikki, your real estate agent and your BFF for the next couple months. We will be texting and talking a lot. So, I'm excited to jump in, make this possible for you. A little bit about me is I've been doing this for 22 years. I love working with home buyers to find their first home or upsize into their dream home. Also, when I'm not working, I have two little kids and a husband, and I love DIY projects. So you can always find me around my home, working on the house, playing with the kids. Some of my reviews, you can read these on Google anytime. Just Google the Shelley Home Group and you will find me. Also, here's your roadmap. You're going to meet with a real estate agent. You get pre-approved by a lender. You're going to tour homes, make an offer on the home you love, get excited because you're under contract, and then it's inspections, everything else that's fun. And then congrats, time for closing. All right. Step one, meet with an agent. When you work with me as your agent, I'm more than just a tour guide. I'm actually an expert in construction. My father was a custom home builder, so I grew up in this world. I love it. And this is one of the largest assets that you're going to purchase. So it's important, very important that we trust each other and we work well together. Okay. In this process, we're going to go over the overview of the home buying process, determine where you are in the process, and make a plan for you. Okay. So, why we work with a buyer's agent? Why do you need an agent? Well, a buyer's agent represents you and only you. The listing agent has the seller's best interest in mind and will not negotiate for you. And it's the seller's obligation to compensate both the listing agent and the buyer's agent upon settlement. It's a no-brainer to have professional representation. Public websites like Zillow and Realtor.com are known to publish outdated information. A buyer's agent will provide you with the most accurate updates directly from the MLS. And finally, when you hire a buyer's agent, you hire their entire team utilizing vetted local vendors. It makes a world of a difference. All right. So, do you need to work with a buyer's agent if you're looking for new construction? Yes, definitely. New construction sales representatives work directly for the builder. They don't negotiate on your behalf again. So, once again, realtor is helpful. Short sales and foreclosures are another thing. You can't get these with a regular loan. You need either a renovation loan or you need a conventional with a higher down payment. So there's a little bit of tricky situations with these, but if you are looking for a fixer-upper, I know how to walk you through this. So it'll be fun. Second step after you hire your agent is a pre-approval letter. Selecting the right mortgage lender is so important. I mean, they are going to be the major impact on your home buying experience, cost-wise and experience-wise. This is where my local lenders come in. You're going to need for your pre-approval in order to see houses, we need the pre-approval letter. So it's very important that we talk to a lender after picking your agent, and you want a lender who works well with your agent. Okay. So that's why we start with the agent, the realtor, and go through to the lending side. Also, the types of loans, you have a conventional, you have FHA, you have a VA. There's a couple other kinds as well in here, but these are the main kinds. If you're a first-time home buyer, a lot of times if you have higher debt, lower income, you're going to be a federal housing administration or an FHA loan. Conventional mortgage, if you have a higher credit score and a lower debt to income, this is the way to go because you don't have to refi. The FHA, you do have to refi within 5 years. And then the VA loan is for veterans with 100% financing. And this is another situation altogether that I would love to walk you through if you think you may be a VA buyer. Okay. Our trusted mortgage lenders, here's our contacts. I'm going to send this to you afterwards so that you have a copy of all of them. Okay. Out-of-pocket expenses, your expenses to be paid before settlement are going to be your earnest money deposit, 1 to 2% of the purchase price, which will go towards your down payment at closing. Home inspections are paid out of pocket, and they could be up to $750. But if you need well and septic, it's going to be even more. You're looking closer to $2,000. Okay. Appraisal fees are closer to the $600 right now. They could be even higher. Mortgage fees vary. That's where I walk you through and make sure you're not being overcharged. Okay. Closing costs. So the main thing here is that your closing costs are going to be 2% of the purchase price most of the time. If you have a higher down payment, it's going to be a little bit more, like 5%, but you're closer to 2 to 3% of your purchase price. Step 3, now we got the pre-approval. Now it's time to tour homes. So you give your agent at least 24 hours notice to schedule a showing. And then showings typically take 14 or 15 to 45 minutes. Okay. And I'll optimize this and do this for you. So you just send me the ones that you want to see. And I like to try to typically see 3 to 4 homes in each outing that we have, just so you can compare and see what you really like. All right. The most common days are obviously Saturdays and Sundays, but I'm free during the weekdays as well. And I would love to schedule a time. There's a couple weeknights that I have available that we can go look at homes as well. Step 4 is making an offer. So, as your agent, the first step is to assess the competition by reaching out to the listing agent directly. I'm going to make sure that there's no offers on the property. I'm going to be in direct communication with the listing agent and with your lender to provide everything that we need in the best financial situation that's for you. And then we'll come up with a plan. Each house is going to be a little bit different. The offer is going to be a little bit different. And then that's why we're going to go through and at the end determine what the purchase price will be, what your closing date, what inspections and other conditions we're going to throw into the offer, or what are we waiving? Or are we asking for seller help, which is where the seller can actually give you some of your money for your down payment, and it'll be basically put into the loan. So if you make an offer at 385, you can ask for 5,000 seller help for your closing cost. Okay. And we can discuss that as we go along too, but just keep that in mind that the lender will be mentioning that to you. Once you're under contract, you're going to choose an attorney or a title company in the state of Maryland or Pennsylvania. Okay. And these are the few that I work with, and I'll help set all of this up for you so you don't have to. And then I'm going to go through here and fill out these inspectors, but at the moment, one of mine retired, but I have a few home inspectors I like to use. And this is where I like to kind of help navigate you through the process, and I'll be there for the inspection and everything. So it'll be smooth and simple. All right. So once you complete your mortgage application and you order the appraisal, you're going to purchase your homeowner's insurance. I like Goosehead Insurance. They specifically work with home purchasers to get you a new home policy that is going to be very effective for you and easy to navigate. Okay. And then we prepare for closing. Here's some movers that I have used in the past that I love. And then we're going to also do a walkthrough of your home and close on the property. At closing time, settlements. Here's what you need to bring, a little bit of helpful tips for you. I'll send you over a fact sheet. I think that'll be helpful as well. And you do have to have all your money wired to the title company within a few days before settlement, just so that everything goes through to the lender. The lender documents can be sent so that you can sign and everything is smooth and pain-free. All right, so are you ready to get started? I look forward to working with you. Let me know what questions you have. Like I said, I love working with first-time homebuyers and upsizers. So if this is you, it's going to be a fun journey. Talk soon.